Hey guys, sorry it's been a while. I was a little sick. I'm mostly fine now. I'm trying to get back into my routine to drawing illustrations, comics, now YouTube. So I'm going to be drawing a one panel short comic thing. So while I'm drawing that, I'll just talk. Yes, I was thinking uh, being a content creator is really hard. Now, technically, I have been making content. Uh, I have, like written books, done lots of comics, maybe done my illustrations, but it was never something started out to become famous or become like successful in the eyes of other people. I just had like things in myself that I needed to express. So doing YouTube and just content creating in general feels like a different game altogether. Now, I heard a lot of artists talk about how when their art becomes a business rather than a hobby, it becomes more like your maybe 30% of your time goes into making art and the rest goes into the other stuff like making your art a business to make it more algorithm friendly or appealing to other people, like whatever that is. Now, is that fun? It could be to other people, but in my case, I don't like that part as much as just drawing whatever I want to draw. I do think it's true that you have to follow those other things as well if you want to be successful in career wise, but you know, I started this channel to find a community, just be silly, be myself, kind of maybe share things along the way that I learned. And yeah, and I think that's the most important part of art. Like you have to love it. You have to do it because you love drawing. The same is probably true for YouTube in general, like, right? So yeah, that's what I decided to do. Just be silly, draw what I want. The journey is way more fun than the end credits anyway, right? And this is a like a dumb comic idea I had in my like idea pile, I guess. But yeah, I just decided to draw it. I started out with a pencil sketch on my physical notebook first, as usual, because it just helps me think more freely for some reason. I have no idea why actually, but I think it's like a habit thing. I started out drawing on a piece of paper first, so yeah, it just feels more natural to me, I guess. This comic's title is going to be called Second Form or Second Phase or something like that. I'm putting shadows over this guy because he's going to be, you know, not the focal point of this drawing, and so he's like more in the foreground. To express that, I am putting darker shadows and contrasting highlights over him. So yes, he is checking the ID of these two girls here. And yeah, at first I was trying to make something else, like a armor kind of thing, but I decided I wanted to give her the tentacles because I wanted her to be like a Cthulhian monster type of thing. Cthulhian I like Cthulhian monster type of things. It's cool, okay? Okay, sorry, I'm really bad at talking. This is unscripted, by the way. So I hope you enjoy the speed paint. You can see all my mistakes and everything. But that's like part of the fun, isn't it? I think it's part of the fun. So when it becomes too fast, it becomes less interesting because then you can't see all the other the mistakes that I'm making. So what do you guys think about the whole becoming a content creator type of thing? Because there are so many other channels, like not just art, but people that just really optimize their content for the algorithm and they get tons of views, and like there is a place in my heart where I feel jealous, but like ultimately I just want to have fun. I think that's the most important part of art. If I just had to give one advice, to the artists, I would say have fun. That's the best advice that I could give. So for a while, I'm just not going to try to chase, you know, the flow of everything. I'm just gonna be silly and do what I want. Maybe some people will like me for that. I'm not sure, but uh, I'm I'm gonna try to do my own thing. I feel like in this age in social media and especially with like AI stuff, I feel like just being able to do your own stuff is a huge gift. Not everyone might agree, but I think so at least. Also, how is everyone dealing with this heat wave these days? Isn't it really hot? I'm really weak against heat. I sweat really easily, so I hate the heat. I like winter. I'd rather be freezing than sweating. This is and not only am I hot, is the computer is getting overheated. So I am doing everything I can to try to make the computer cool, like putting the fan, like putting an ice pack and stuff like that. It's kind of torturous. But I really wish winter would come back. I hate summer. I'm sorry. And here I am just drawing this random monster girl. Because I like drawing monsters. I like drawing the non-human things. They're really fun to draw, I think. Just monsters or maybe like fantasy stuff or sometimes like mechanicals. They're all fun. I like them. So I'm just having fun here. Because that's just going to be my goal now. I'm gonna have fun, okay? I'm not going to be afraid to create because of other factors. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna try to remember the most important part. Oh, and do you guys have any recommendations for YouTube art channels? I mean, I follow some bigger creators, but I'm more specifically looking for more smaller creators because I would love to check them out. I want to know how people do it. I'm really curious. Or maybe you have an art channel yourself, because if you do, will you put it in the comments? I will definitely check it out, and maybe I can follow. That would be nice. So I'm going to let the drawing play out a little bit. Because my voice hurts. My voice gets easily tired from the talking. I'm not good at recording. I don't know how streamers do it when they talk while they play the video game for like hours. Like how? How do they do that? How do they have the energy to entertain people while talking and playing the video game? Like that's amazing. I think being a video game streamer takes some talent. I would never be able to do that. It'll be fun. I like video games. So it looks like I'm just talking about random stuff now. Anyway, here's me doing the coloring process. My coloring is very simple. I keep it simple because I draw comics and you can't really go for elaborate like art styles when you're doing like comic or manga because you have to draw hundreds and thousands of that character. So I have developed a very quick and simple way of cell shading. Yeah, probably. And the coloring is really fun. The more I learn about color, the more cooler it gets, I feel like. I like it. I like the coloring process, even though I have a lot to learn. And at the end of the drawing, I realized that the main character, this girl's, one of her arm is too long. Like the one, is that the right? Her right arm is too long, so I fixed it afterwards. But since I have only a few layers going on, I had to make like a whole edit. But it's okay, I'm used to it. Maybe I should learn to use layers. And I feel like this is such a dumb comic and drawing, and that's a dumb idea, but what can I do? I like drawing dumb stuff. I like drawing silly stuff, so This is what you get when you come to this channel. I'm gonna draw silly stuff. Let me be silly. And when I like write the dialogues, I like to just draw with my pen, with my handwriting, because I feel like it feels more personal that way. It's just something that I have always done. So yeah, this is my weird joke. So, and yeah, here I am fixing the arm. I hate when I draw everything and then I realize I made a mistake. So, but it happens too often. But it's alright. I can fix it up. I hope this was somewhat enjoyable to watch. I had fun drawing it. Look, here it is. Yay! How do you like it? If you stuck around all this time, like, thank you so much. And stay safe out there with the summer heat and stuff. I'll come back with the next video soon. So we will see each other again now, won't we?